Hey Eurovision fam, it's Alesia Michelle. Today I'm going to be reviewing Romania's entry for the 2021 Eurovision Song Contest. It's ROXEN with Amnesia. So let me just kick off and say, y'all know I wasn't a huge Alcohol You fan. I was fine with it. There was nothing wrong with it, but I did feel like the Billie Eilish comparisons were fair. And I did worry about Alcohol You's ability to qualify. I think it ultimately would have qualified, but I think that Romania might have then become lost in the shuffle when we got to the final last year. But Eurovision 2020 didn't happen, so who knows what really would have gone down. And it's a whole new year, so let's talk about Amnesia. Let's start off with the song. I really like this song. I think that this song is definitely an improvement from Alcohol You. I think that the song feels modern. I think it feels fresh. I said in my reaction video to the song that it sort of reminded me of Don't Break Me, like the songs would be on the same album from the same artist, and I mean that in a positive way. I really, really like this song. It sort of has like an R&B feel to it. I think the downbeat in the song just feels really strong. There's something about this song that I can just listen to it. I would never ever skip this song. And I do feel like with Alcohol You, sometimes I was like, oh, I'm not really in the mood to listen to it, so I'll skip it. This song, I could never really see myself skipping, but I also think that this song is very much so the songs that I just like to listen to in general. And on the positive side, this song doesn't feel dated. It feels very now. It feels like something you would hear on the radio, I think in the States, I think in Europe, obviously. I think there is a universality of the song. I also like the message that the song is kind of pushing, and I feel like it's telling a message and telling a story without feeling too clunky and without feeling too heavy-handed. I think ultimately the lyrical content is something that ROXEN could probably identify with, and I think that there's something to be said for that. When you have sometimes young performers singing lyrical content that you can just tell that a grown woman or a grown man wrote. Like sometimes it's just so apparent that it's like a dude wrote this song, or it's so apparent that like an adult wrote this song, not someone young. ROXEN, although she's not like a teen, she is still young and a young performer, and I think that there is something powerful of this young performer who was sort of thrust in the spotlight to a certain degree of this Eurovision bubble, you know, singing these words of, I lost myself, this world feels in a rush, and kind of this message of self-love. And again, I just stress that the lyrical content doesn't feel heavy-handed here. The lyrical content feels like something that she can really identify with, something that I think a lot of folks can identify with, and it just feels natural and organic as opposed to feeling forced. And I think that sometimes that can happen with young performers. Let's talk about the styling. The styling is very Billie Eilish. But I have to be fair that like Billie Eilish, the way that she dresses, a lot of young girls want to look like that. I think I went to outdoor shopping situation, like a town center. And I mean, it really was like walking around and just seeing all these young girls like looking like mini Billie Eilishes. So I definitely think the styling feels very current in a way that that's really how girls are dressing, which honestly, I'm not mad at it, because I'm down with a girl wearing a hoodie and some pants and not out here in a crop top and booty shorts, you know what I'm saying? I am down for the young girls feeling empowered enough to be fully clothed and not being forced into being overly sexualized if that's not where they're at. Now, if a girl wants to wear a crop top and booty shorts and that's the outfit that she chose for herself, girl, wear it. Do what you want to do. But I just feel like in the music industry, we know for years there's been sort of this push to overly sexualize young girls. And so I've seen some people like comment on my videos like, let the girl wear whatever she wants. That's actually my point. My point is, let the girl wear what she wants. Don't make a young female performer feel like in order to get hits and in order to be famous and to become big, they need to be sexualizing themselves. That's what I'm saying, okay? And y'all know I'm a mom, so come on. I don't want my daughter out here in no crop top and booty shorts, okay? But I also have a baby, so we'll see. But when she gets to be that age, y'all already know homegirl's gonna be wearing turtlenecks, hoodies, and sweats and boots, okay? Boots to stomp out all these boys. I digress. Let's talk about how they'll plan to stage this. I do think the staging could play on what they've done in the music video. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that. I have heard some people in the past talk about like, oh, everyone's doing this contemporary dance thing. It's like Sia or whatever, as if people weren't doing contemporary dance before Sia. Like, come on. Like, just because someone wants to have contemporary dance to interpret a song doesn't mean that they're ripping anyone. We know that dance is a powerful way of telling stories, from jazz, musical theater, contemporary, however you want to tell that story. I think it's important that we tell it on stage. But I will say, I don't want ROXEN to get lost in a sea of dancers. I want to make sure that people still have the opportunity to connect with her. So we want some of those tight camera angles where she's just singing to us, where we can kind of follow along the story and follow along with what she's actually saying. So I think with the staging, I definitely think we want to have dancers. I definitely think we want to have dancers on stage. And I think we also maybe want to try and kind of create that moodiness. I liked really a lot of the lighting in the music video, and the lighting was very subtle, but honestly, it's weird because I feel like I can't describe it, but I can almost visualize what I feel like this song could be delivered as. Honestly, I think Romania is in a better position than they were last year. I really do, and I definitely feel like this song is going to qualify. I think ROXEN's just super talented and definitely a part of the cool girl pop group at Eurovision 2021, and she's definitely earning her position with this entry. Let's talk about the vocal. I've seen a lot of folks kind of talk about her vocal, and I know I've talked about her vocal before. Here's the thing. I want to start off and say I love her vocal tone, and as a native English speaker, some folks I've noticed tend to say like, oh, she needs to work on her diction. Here's the thing. I, as a native English speaker, don't expect someone to speak perfect English. I want to understand what they're saying. So the diction should be there so that I understand. But I recognize that there might be a dialect. And me personally, I love kind of her dialect. I love her tone. I love sort of the lilt and the way that she sort of sings these English words. I really like it. I think it's something about her voice that feels very unique. Her sound feels very interesting and intriguing. And I think the lilt and sort of the dialect in her speaking and singing the song in English almost makes me listen a little bit more because I want to make sure that I'm following what she's actually saying. I really, really do like this entry. Again, I think I said it before, this is an upgrade. Okay, yeah, ROXEN, I'm loving Amnesia. I'm loving the track. I'm expecting to see you in the Eurovision 2021 Grand Final, but that's my review. What do y'all think? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you agree with my review? Talk to me in the comments below. Do you disagree with my review? That's okay too. Talk to me in the comments below. This is a conversation, and you know it. I am so excited for Eurovision 2021. And guess what? You want to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel because, I don't know, I might be having an interview coming out soon with your girl. So, you know, you definitely don't want to miss that. So be sure to like this video and please subscribe so you don't miss any of this content. Let's get excited for Eurovision 2021. Bye.